right, coming up next, it is a welterweight matchup between CM Punk and George "Rush" St-Pierre. So here he is, folks, the UFC middleweight champion, George St-Pierre. Do not adjust your TV sets. He is back after a layoff that was almost 4 years. He returned in 2017 to challenge Michael Bisping for the UFC middleweight championship. He made the takedown an art form in mixed martial arts. We'll see what he has left here north of 35.
George St-Pierre is the most successful welterweight in the history of the UFC. Against high-level competition, George has defended his belt successfully over and over again with outstanding performances.
All right, so here he is, the former WWE superstar, now UFC fighter, CM Punk. UFC debut, of course, at UFC 203 in 2016 against Mickey Gall. That did not go his way. That said, you would be wise not to count out a man with this type of work ethic. You talk to Duke Rufus and the other guys at Rufus Sport in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This is consistently one of the hardest workers in the gym. We'll see if that hard work in the gym translates into results in the octagon.
This guy is a wrestler. Look for him to try to get the takedown and then utilize his control and ground and pound to get the victory.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. 3 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. And with the official introductions, here is the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 26 wins, 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC welterweight champion, George And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 2 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Bergliotta.
So Dan Bergliotta shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
All right, ready for live action here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena here in the fight capital of the world.
George St-Pierre is one of the very best fighters to ever fight in the UFC. He's the greatest welterweight champion in the history of the sport and one of the best wrestlers to ever compete in mixed martial arts. He's also fantastic at mixing up wrestling and striking and being unpredictable in his attacks.
Yep, not a ton behind it, but it landed. Joe, your thoughts on what we'll see in this matchup tonight?
George St-Pierre has a Kyokushin karate background, and because of that, he has some spectacular kicking technique. One of George's best weapons are his kicks.
Lands a big right hand early.
Body kick, look at that. Big straight punch.
Huge shots there.
He's got power.
Oh!
Kick to the face.
He's got hurt here.
Oh, very nice. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming? That one hurt. And he looks for the takedown, and he's got him down.
Goes upstairs for an elbow.
He's landing some serious ground and pound strikes here.
Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here, you like to see that, Joe. Just over 3 minutes to go. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
He's working from his back now. He's trying to attack here with a rear naked choke.
He's under the chin. He might get a finish here.
He's got the hand behind the neck. He locks the hand down on the bicep.
And that will do it.
He got choked, didn't tap in time, and went out.
Yeah, that's about as good as it gets with that choke, and if you're not willing to tap out, as he was not, then you're going to go to sleep, and that's exactly what happened. A beautiful setup and even better technique to get the finish to put him out cold.
Let's see it one more time. Got the arm in deep under the neck, locked in tight, and it's over before they even get a chance to tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 18 seconds of the very first round. For the winner by submission, George Rush St-Pierre!
C'est bon. Outstanding performance out of the UFC middleweight champion, George St-Pierre, here tonight. Really hard to find anything that you would quantify as a glaring weakness when you watch this guy perform. And once again, GSP steals the show, closes the show here tonight. That is one hell of a fighter right there.